Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're in Forza Horizon 5, and what we're going to be doing, my little Hot Wheels treasure hunters enthusiast, is we're going to go spin a wheel, and whatever money we get, or whichever car we get, plus money we'll get, is what we're going to be using to go race online, where we'll probably get destroyed by Bone Crushers in A-Class, or what's the other ones in S1 class, the Moslers. S2 you have like the Forza Edition Pagani, and stuff like that. And then B-Class you have the International Scout. But you know what? It's alright, because I got my little bug-eyed Bentley to start things off with. Let's go spin us some wheels. Alright, so we're going to be doing normal wheel spins, and if I keep getting like dog water, we'll probably switch to non-normal wheel spins. But let's see what our first wheel spin's going to get us. I just closed out the menu. Alright, let's see what it's going to be. So we're either going to get cash to go buy a car and then use what's left over, which I'm fine with that. 150,000 credits. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Now, I'm not too sure what kind of... I'm in my cars. I just realized that. Let's not do that. We're going to go buy and sell. So, technically speaking, I'm not going to be able to use anything like a rare car or a barn find. I just feel like that's kind of cheesing it a little bit. So, oh, you know what I should have? I should have done a wheel spin. See what class we should do. I think what car we get, we'll upgrade it to the top of that class, and we'll see. So, we have 150,000. So, I'm kind of thinking to shoot for 75,000. I'm not entirely sure what to take. We do have a Nissan Skyline GTR. We also got a few Audis, a Viper. Ooh, when did that get added? I don't know. Alright guys, so I think we're going to take the Cayman GTS from 2015 for $80,000. Let's go through the colors real quick. I'll put a livery on, but we'll go through colors real quick. I don't like that. Alright, that's the colors. I pressed the wrong button. Let's go with a nice yellow. I like the Porsches in yellow. So that's 80,000 credits down. We have 70,000 left. That should be more than enough to go get some upgrades. We are in A-Class, but I might shoot for top of A-Class. If I can't really squeeze it, I might have to shoot for S1, but we will see. I think my game crashed. Ah, we're back. We didn't crash, Chad. We didn't crash. Thank you, Microslop. Ah. I love this car. Implode. I didn't realize we were submersible. Anyway, so the way I like building my cars, I don't build my cars for straight line speed. I love me a good grip monster. And we have a wide body. Oh, it's this one. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I don't like it. Okay, so top of A-Class. I just smacked my mic and I'm looking away from my mic, so I'm sure it's going to sound great. Top of A-Class, I don't really want to do an all-wheel drive swap. Technically I could, but I'm not going to. And then engines. Okay, so there is an option to just up it to S1 if we really want to. I'm going to try to keep this in A-Class. First things first, unfortunately, we have to put on the old, ugly stuff. Is this adjustable? Oh, good. We'll put that on at least. We can go semis. Oh, we can go up to semis and it not put us in S1. We can go up to slicks and it not put us in S1. I think we're going to go Horizon semi-slicks. And then we'll thicken these up because we're rear-wheel drive, and then we'll up these. I'll up them once to 245s. Switch on some lighter wheels. The wheels I like running, I like using these Vorsteiners. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it at all. I like using these two. I like the single nut mount. I kind of like that. I think it's kind of cool. We're gonna go with these. I think it looks a little simpler. I kind of like that. All right, back out of this. All right, now drivetrain. Because I run manual with clutch, I technically don't need this. Does it save you some weight? Yeah. Do I really care? No. The race transmission, probably need that. Differential, they can be beneficial, but I'm not going to run it. Did I say differential? I'm at drive shaft. My bad. Alright, race diff. Don't forget to put your diffs on. Your car will not hit. There's no spacers for this car. Cool. We can up the brakes from 6.1 to 7.9. This does bump us up a little bit. I think we'll take them. Now, race springs. Sway bars, yeah, because you do want a little stiffer car. Do we put the roll cage in or no? Sure, why not? Weight reduction, we can lose 66, 230. How much does this thing weigh normally? 329. There's no replacement for displacement. All right, we're gonna up this engine. So the main upgrades I like doing to engines on here is always an intake, the exhaust, the exhaust, and the displacement. So I think what we're gonna do is split it down the middle for most of this stuff, and we'll put on a flywheel. I like flywheels. They make your engine rev up faster. However, one upgrade I do not recommend if you're in lower classes is the oil upgrade, because the oil upgrade adds on, not even joking, adds like 20 to 30 pounds and gives you like 7 horsepower. That's it. That's all it gives you is like 7 horsepower for 40 to 50 pounds. I said 30, but it's more like 40 to 50. And we are way under the budget of what I needed to go. That is really nice. I'm very efficient like that. We still have $20,000 left over. And no, I'm not doing math on my phone. I'm doing that in my head because I am a genius.
Sure, jackass.
Alright, so custom tuning. So the thing with the tuning in this game, I know 6 is out, but I kind of like 5 a little bit. I feel like in a few years we were going to look back on 5 and like 5.
False.
Because I feel like the people that say, oh, the map isn't elevated, it's not got good roads, you're driving fast cars. You're not driving like B-class cars, C-class cars. I'm not done, but I messed up, so I gotta apply that. You're driving like crazy out of this world supercars. Like you're hitting 200 miles an hour. If you race in the lower difficulties, not difficulties with classes, you can tell this map has some elevation changes, but that's neither here nor there. But back to what I was saying, the tire inflation kind of depends on the tire in the car. I've had some cars on race tires where 30 psi works the best, and then I've had some cars where 20 psi works the best, or 18 psi, or 15 psi. It kind of just comes down to your car, and you gotta I spend a lot of time tuning my cars. I'll build my cars in like 20 minutes, if that even, maybe 10 or 15, and then I'll spend about an hour or 2 to 2 hours and 30 minutes tuning it. Just get these things dialed in, and then that's only to come at like second to last, because I'm great at this game. All right. Oh, way to call me out. Okay, thanks. Just ignore that. Y'all don't see that. Okay, does it feel slow? Absolutely. Is it A class though? So it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. All right. So now let's do this, and we'll see how long it takes us to get into a road race and not something stupid. All right, guys. We have an A-class road racing. Now we just have to make sure we're not midway through. Because if we are, I actually might not play this game ever again. I only had to sit through 3 loading times. We got S2, S1, and then a cross-country. So hopefully we join in on the first race, and it's a good lappy. Preferably more than like 4 people. And we're not in the race. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and dip. Alright, so it's not the street racing or the road racing I wanted. We'll still do street racing. At least we finally got something, you know. So look at those winnings. Those aren't legit. Those are from the glitch back in the day when Forza was like, hey, we know y'all did it. Don't do it again. And I didn't do it again like the good boy I am. Please don't ban me. I atoned for my mistakes. I have my money reset after I bought the most expensive car in the game. But you didn't hear that from me. Oh my god. Are we actually gonna be in the race? Or are we gonna be in a... It says fast traveling. Chat, this might be it. As long as it says event 1 out of 3, we might be fine. Please say event 1 out of 3. Please say event 1 out of 3. Please say event 1 out of 3. Oh my god, it's the first event. Chat, wow.
It's a crazy feeling.
I am marginally activated right now. Alright, first race, here we go. Not technically what I was wanting to do, because this is technically illegal racing, and I'm built to go road racing, but it's fine. Well, we're not getting whatever place that was, at least. We're all honking our horns. That was a Subaru. That was a car. That was an International. Honestly, as long as I finish, like, 3rd, I'll be fine. Okay, this front end's definitely a little loose. I should not have detuned the splitter. Oh man, on a good braking notice. I shouldn't have braked there. Avoid the Bronco. God damn! Okay, have Mustangs and a traffic car into us. That's kind of cool. Gonna run around the outside of this NPC. Downshift a second like a ding dong and get the rear ends kicked out from underneath us. Back on throttle, and here we go. This is the... Okay, so this race. Oh, man. I was hoping it was one where you go straight up here instead of turning left. The one where you go straight is a bit more cornery. which again, that's what I built my cars mostly for, is for cornering. I don't really have straight line speed, so this straight over here is gonna kill us. It should be alright, it should be alright, it should be alright, it should be alright. We are kind of catching a little bit. Hold on a second, pretty good. Yeah, I catch this Need for Speed Mustang, which I actually have a Mustang built like that, but I have the spoiler on mine. Unless he'd knock the spoiler off, because it is cosmetic damage on. I can also show the OP racing lines in some of the races if you'd like, or y'all like, whichever. There's a few of them. There's not many that I take other than in like A-Class and S1. There are some that you can take in S2, but in S2, I just wouldn't risk it, because one mishap in that, and you're kind of just cooked, whereas A-Class, there's plenty of other places to be messed up, which I mean, S2 does have some things like that, but when you're sitting over here with like thousands and thousands and thousands of horsepower, it kind of doesn't really matter. I'd like to overtake these two, but I don't see it happening in my foreseeable future, and I would have loved road racing, but street racing's fine. Looks like they're kind of smacking each other around a little bit. Maybe not. It's be a 4th place finish, I think. Unless one of them misses his break. Oh my god, he missed a turn. That's why we never give up, chat. Never back down, never what? Never give up. For once, LARP A30 is actually coming in clutch. We got the Knuckles Sky skin here, and it's yellow Sonic, but, you know, that's his thing. I don't LARP. I'm gonna tell you if I don't know something. And let me tell you, I definitely do not LARP tomboys. I love me some tomboys. Oh my god, can we run him down? No, we cannot. Alright, I was hoping we could. We got a good lead on that guy. Hello. But, unfortunately, we didn't get him. 3rd place, though. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. 3rd place ain't too bad. 3rd place ain't too bad. What this event was, I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Normally I pay attention to the first race. I think it was a circuit, or a sprint, but I'm not too sure. I kind of like to base that on the car I take out, which granted, it didn't really matter this time since, you know, I built the car for random. Not bad for a car that I built. Dropped the PSI on the tires and dropped the front end splitter, which I honestly probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have upped it a little bit because I can for the front end slipping. But I gotta say, this Porsche is pretty good. I could change the tune. I don't really have many tunes simply because this track's straight line speed. All right, we might get a solid 5th here. Oh, there's more people. Okay, so we might get a solid 9th here. So we'll have to see about that. Also, I am level 1000. I just got that a few days ago. Dude, it took forever to get that because I wouldn't race OP cars. Had I raced OP cars, I probably would have gotten it in like 5 months. I got this game in like 2021. Didn't online race till 2022. Dropped it in 2023, picked it up 2024. And just now got to level 1000, which is kind of crazy. Then again, like I said, I didn't use OP cars, I just kind of used home cars. But we're going to send it up the inside of this Hoonigan Cossie. Little Alpha running wild, or running wide. I just hope I have the horsepower to keep up. I have no idea. They're a little slick up here. We're going to scoop up the inside. We'll dab on the brakes. Oop. Okay. Thanks, bud. Thanks. I got a Nissan that won't get out of my way. So, the way that I like to race on here is I like to use my brakes for steering, so I don't really focus so much on the steering wheel. I just kind of use the wheels to point the car in the direction I want to go, you know, like steering, and then I press the brakes. The other really smart thing to do in this game when racing is to try to get the wheels to spin out a little bit when you are coming out of a corner, because that allows for a bit of acceleration. You don't want the wheels to slide or burn out to the point where you're not having... That was a car. No traction. You want it to be right on the edge to where your tires are about to slip, but you can still grip up and rip the road up. And this part's just top speed, which I've really not got a whole lot, but I do have some grip. That Mustang's running it a bit wide. Is that the Mustang? I actually can't tell. It might be. As long as I can finish 3rd overall, I'll be really happy. Did it really short there. They're smashing into each other. Please don't. Ah, you better not, Buster. I'll say due to the Shadow Realm. Not really. I like passing dirty drivers cleanly. I think it just adds salt to the wound. Like I'm about to get past because I've got no horsepower. That's lovely. Bye, buddy. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. If you're not driving really fast cars, you can tell the amount of elevation this map has. Now, if I was in like some Bugatti Chiron, which, I mean, technically if you're brand new, the game kind of gives you a Bugatti Divo for free. You can get hypercars in here, no problem. But, I mean, driving these slower cars, you're going to feel the difference in the hills. Unfortunately, that was a 4th place, not a 3rd place, but as long as I can finish 3rd overall, I think that's fine. If not, I guess we'll keep going until we get 3rd. I thought this would be a shorter video, but no. Forza Horizon has a way of bending me over and making me take it without any motor roll, I'll say. Motor roll. Yippee! I can feel the Lincoln Park wrapping up. Oh, that's beautiful. I think this game looks pretty. Also, this engine kind of sounds like a 350Z when it's revved up to high RPMs. I think it sounds like a DQ a little bit. Also, can I just say, I rewatched the Iron Man trilogy. Granted, I didn't watch it with Hulk in there. I missed the mechanical suits. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand why nanotechnology would be better. But man, I missed the mechanical suits. It kind of reminded me of like watching a car being built, you know, watching all the screws go into place, watching the machines build it. Man, I kind of missed the mechanical. I understand why they go to nanotech, because there were flaws with the mechanical suit. Say a part gets ripped off, a bolt comes loose, or something messes up. I completely understand. It'd be like a spring trap suit. Ah! Well, first place just kind of hooked me a little bit. Thanks, buddy. Back to racing, I guess, since that's what we kind of are doing in this. If I can beat this guy, we might finish third overall, and this might be a short video. If not, I'm gonna have to do a whole another set of racing. I'm gonna run it wide on this Mustang here, get the outside because I have more grip than him. We're gonna not brake on this corner. We're gonna keep it flying. Then we will lift off and brake a bit on this. Ooh, might go past this little sunbeam. And we will, but can we keep it is the question. I doubt it because he's wanting to ram a little bit. I'm gonna brake a little bit later, run it a bit wider, cut it in a bit. Okay, he wants to keep ramming. Cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna run it out wide through here. We're going to cut it in deep. We're going to kiss him on the rum, trying to get him to go, because he won't go. Well, this is a straight line speed course, unfortunately, so this whole part right here, I've messed up. This is not the right circuit. It might have been the right circuit. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. On this track right here, or the other track that's kind of similar, there is a shortcut you can do. I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't have the straight line speed. I'm not going to make it. He's got it. Oh, they both got it. Oh, Mustang's bullying. Well, that wasn't very nice. Oh my god. I think I just lost. I think we have to redo it. I'm so sorry, chap. Come on. Third or fourth. Or third or second. Come on. This is this race I need overall. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. We did it. I don't care if it was by the skin of my teeth. We did it. That is all. That is lovely. I have done it. Oh, hey, Wheelspin. That would have sucked to get the first time. I would have done it. It don't matter if it's cheapest card. I'll do it. We just gotta wait and see what it'll be in the next episode. But let's see what we get here. I'm not gonna do it, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be cross country or mixed surface. I'd bet anything on it. Oh, it was street racing. Oh well. I guess that's gonna do it for the little Rothspin Porsche. Not too bad of a car. I think I have built one before. And I know back in the day when this game first came out, I used the which game did I use? I think it was one of the GT2s, the silver and black one. I mostly used it for a while, but I don't know. I kind of like Porsche. I don't think they've designed it. I don't think they've designed an ugly car. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I just went inside of it. Yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this one. I'll probably edit this video later. Ew, I don't like how much a turn signal sticks out. Ew, why is it sticking out that much? Weird. Anyways, I guess that's it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, dudos and dudettes. And the ones that have the righteous ability to throw all of it away.